Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. We are taking a look at the energy of August 8th through the 14th. We start off on Monday the 8th with Lion's Gate, the 8-8 gateway. We've been in that energy, but we're going to take a little bit closer look at it. And it'll extend out for another, another 10 days or so. It's a pretty big portal. And then we're going to look at that full moon that is happening on Thursday at 9:36 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the U.S. Please adjust for your time zone. That is a pretty powerful one. It's squaring off with the North Node conjunct Uranus. So here, overall energy is the High Priestess. This is the wisdom of the owl. This is really listening to your intuition this week and where will it take you. Because here in the heart, the key to the center here, the key of the whole situation, we have the Queen of Cups. Again, this is really, they really want you to pay attention to your intuition and where it will take you. Wow, and you not listening to your intuition has been an obstacle. So you're really being encouraged to allow yourself to overcome that in order to be successful with what you're trying to accomplish here. This is a time where you really want to really are feeling in the heart space alone. And so in this space of loneliness that you are feeling in the heart, this is an opportunity for you to dive deeper, to connect in with your higher self. There's a lot of wisdom to be gained through whatever lessons that are being brought to you. And I can see that there are a lot of lessons being brought to you at this time. So we have the Messenger. We have the Page of Cups. They're called the Innocent of Cups in here. This is energy of news and information coming in a caring way. I don't think that made it any easier for you. I don't think it made it any easier for you. And so there's been a period of discernment here. We're really needing to, I almost feel as though either you were given the message actually and you recognize that you received the message, or Spirit has been trying to bring you the message and you haven't been hearing it. You haven't been wanting to acknowledge it. There's a number of reasons why that could be, but this loneliness here, again, we have this owl sitting up there, the wisdom, the High Priestess, the information coming in, she's holding a key for the Hermit. There's been a lot of knowledge and information that's been hard for you to grasp. There's been a need to almost seclude yourself in order to get it. Here we have the obstacle, we have the moon. And so we do have that full moon coming up in Aquarius that trines your sign, and the energy of choice and decision making happening at the gateway. And so I think that full moon really illuminates for you and allows you to really connect in, and allows you to really discern and decide and be able to choose your way forward, because the card of discernment here is in how you transform the situation. Here we have the Ace of Swords. This is your own truth, your own wisdom that comes in. And I think then you're like, I've got it. I think it brings a lot of clarity, and that clarity is not maybe necessarily what you hoped the answer would be. I feel like it's not what you were hoping, but I feel like you're very accepting of it and you start to move forward. Because in the action to take, we have the Hierophant here. It's called the Sage. But this is definitely about third eye wisdom and knowledge, and that Eight of Wands moving forward. So then this is moving forward on the information that is brought to you. I feel like you get this information intuitively, or you've been discerning on it, something that was brought to you, but I think that you suddenly clearly see the way forward and you move quickly in that direction. And you're focused on achieving victory. we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is in your thought process moving forward, but it's also in your financial house. So whether this is about a job or a relationship, there's some kind of a situation where you're going to have to act fast in order to win, to bring in the financial abundance that you're seeking. But I think it feels very much around either a job you didn't want to leave because you really enjoy everybody there, or a relationship that you really were hoping to hang on to. But we have the Five of Cups here in the heart space moving forward. And this Five of Cups shows all of them tipping over. But what's really cool is that you have that magical crow sitting there looking to the future, pointing you in the direction you're going to go. Follow your inner wisdom. This is a moment that feels very divinely guided, and it is a realignment. And then we have the King of Swords, or the Spirit of Swords, coming in, the clarity. The clarity does come in. You know the way forward. I think by the end of this week, I think that full moon really illuminates something for you. So let's take a look here at that gateway energy around that 8-8. You have here awakening ancient wisdom, deep inner knowing. Wow. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. I think you've really been struggling to tap into your intuition, but this week, I think if you will allow yourself to really feel into your heart space and listen to your higher self, there's a lot of clarity that comes with that. A lot of clarity that comes with that. All right, so the moon is going to be in Capricorn Monday, Tuesday, and part of Wednesday. And so to really utilize this energy, the best way forward here, it says evolve into your next blessing. I'm sorry, your next becoming. It's a frog. It's the spring peeper. It's a transition time. It's a cleansing and a releasing and letting things go and allowing. So it's like from the tadpole into the frog, right? They got to get up out of the water. So you may be spending some time in some emotional water, but allowing yourself to transmute and to change and to leap up out of the murkiness, the mud, the whatever's not working for you, and start making a difference in your own life. And the thing about the tree frogs is they start peeping, right? They almost sound like little ducks in the yard, but they are announcing that it is spring. They're announcing that there's a change of season. And whether you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere, this feels like the spring of your life, the seasonal change for yourself in your life, and something that's really important. That moon's going to move into Aquarius on Wednesday, and it'll be there through part of Friday, and that's where that full moon happens. And we also have Venus moving into Leo, and Venus is all about standing up for yourself and stepping into your power and knowing what you want and knowing how you're going to go get it. And so having her there in Leo, she is definitely action-oriented. She is squaring off with Mars that wants to in Taurus. And so there's this energy sort of the divine masculine and the divine feminine at a little bit of odds with each other, but she feels like she knows what she wants. So you have the turkey here. Honor your own time of harvest. Offer your gifts and blessings as service to the greater good. There is a completion of a cycle that is coming. It could be a stepping up. Maybe you're just transitioning into another job or into a different aspect. There's some sadness though that's definitely coming with this. But it was about divine timing because we have the Kingfisher here. It says prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it all in perfect form. There was, and the turkey is all about abundance, and the Kingfisher is about abundance, but it's about patiently waiting for the opportunity to come in. And so focusing on the victory. I think the clarity and decisiveness comes in. When an air sign gets that King of Swords as the outgoing card, and the way to transform is the Ace of Swords, I feel like your knowledge and wisdom is going, the clarity of thought comes in, and I think it doesn't leave you wondering. I think you have such clarity of mind and purpose that you are able to move forward. So, moon moves into Pisces on Friday afternoon, and it's there for most of the rest of the week. And here is that crow. Here's that crow, and it says, practice patience. And so again, we go back to the divine timing and waiting for the right opportunity. But the clarity, the knowing what it is that you need to do moving forward, that comes in. That comes in. So there is definitely a divine timing aspect at play here. Especially when the obstacle here is the moon, and the moon is often about the cyclical nature of things and divine timing, and when do they come into play. So it's about using your intuition and working with the cycles and the energy. And so we have a card of cycles and energy with practice patience, with the little peepers, and kingfisher. And so there's a cycle that's not quite complete. I can see that it's going to be difficult. And I almost feel as though it completes when you're able to pick up 2 of those cups and set them up in the upright position. And one of them is already here, and that's the cup that you give yourself. Self-love, self-worth, self-esteem. That is Venus in Leo. And that is energy of choice. You have the choice. When you are in Gemini, that's energy of choice with Leo. The choice to choose you and to fill up your own cup of love in whatever situation this is. Whether it's crap that they're pouring on you at work, or in a family situation, significant others, or groups of friends. Something. It's time for you to pick up your own cup and listen to your own inner wisdom. All right? You guys take good care, and I mean that. I'll see you back here soon.